How's it going, you guys? So it's extremely common, if you are a meat eater on social media, to get comments from vegans and plant-based people, especially and primarily new ones who just started the diet within the last, I don't know, 2 months or less, who believe, the science, all the science says that meat is bad for you and vegan is the way to go. And they'll be criticizing you, and they'll call you a fool and a moron because they believe that, or they assume that there's all this scientific validation behind why meat is going to make you drop dead of a heart attack in the next decade, or why meat is bad for your brain, is bad for your penis health, and all this stupid fucking crap, okay? And what these people don't understand, and it's usually these people just started the vegan diet, they're riding the hype train, and they don't yet realize how crappy that diet will make them feel in the long term. A lot of times in the short term, but even after months, especially after years, they all experience the health issues, okay? It will catch up to them eventually. That is non-assumption. That's a pretty common experience. It's a very common experience. People who are actually healthy on the vegan diet is the exception and not the norm. Vegans don't, a lot of these people don't realize just how many of these vegans are actually sneaking animal foods behind the scenes. You've seen many people, or I've seen many ex-vegans come out and admit that they did not want to admit to their followers that they cheated on their diet, but it happened very, very often. They just eat animal foods. They just couldn't help it. Anyway, what a lot of these vegans don't understand is that when us people who are experiencing a ketogenic diet, whether it's a carnivore diet, a ketogenic diet, or even just a high-fat, low-carb paleo diet, which I followed for a long time, what these vegans don't understand is many of us have actually tried veganism and we suffered immensely. Or we've tried veganism and then we switched to a paleo or a keto diet and experienced a drastic improvement of our overall vitality, and especially libido, sleep, energy levels, strength, and all these things. And these vegans don't understand, the majority of us actually did try to do it the right way. We tried everything. We tried the supplements. We tried everything because we really just want to be healthy, okay? We want to be healthy. It's not about the dogma. It's about doing what makes us feel healthiest. So that's why, instead of following a stupid version of veganism like raw foodism, we did everything by the book, scientifically, and et cetera, et cetera. And it failed us. So they don't understand that we're not interested in turning vegan because it made us feel like fucking shit. You can point us to all the fucking scientific literature in the world, okay? But first of all, I have yet to see a study that shows causation between serum LDL and heart disease. I've seen weak mechanistic data chained to population evidence and things from people like fucking Vegan Gains, using studies on statin drugs and genetic mutations for low cholesterol. Fucking stupid, weak bullshit that only gullible fucks would believe. I'm too skeptical to delude myself into believing in those weak correlations. But you can send me all these studies. It's not going to matter because like hundreds and thousands of people, it is the commonality and not an exception. People who eat a carnivorous diet or a keto diet, okay? The closer they move to a diet that's based on animal foods, the more chronic diseases we're reversing. You see people reverse diabetes. You see people who reverse autoimmune diseases, Crohn's disease, lupus, even gout. People reverse gout eating a carnivorous red meat only diet, okay, a beef cleanse. But I thought that gout was caused by uric acid and eating meat. It's not, fuck boys. Vegans don't understand this. They believe all the crap that the government's told us. They believe all the times their mommy told them, eat your fruits and vegetables, it's healthy. Which, by the way, I'm not denying that fruits and vegetables might have a lot of benefit, especially medicinal herbs. Fuck boys. But, and if you're offended by my language, go fuck yourself. I mean, it's not offensive. It's really just emphasizing my passion, emphasizing my feelings behind what I'm saying. It's enthusiasm, and it's not meant to offend people. But if you're triggered, well, your mental health is probably not that great. Your mentality's not very efficient. Anyway, people don't understand. We feel amazing doing what we're doing. We're reversing all of our chronic disease doing what we're doing. It's almost like we've reversed time and now we're 14 years old again. We have limitless energy. We can go long periods of time without eating. We have mental sharpness unlike anything we've ever experienced before. I mean, if you look at my videos recently, damn, I'm just effortlessly producing videos. And I'm sure you could tell a big difference in my vibe since I started. Anyway, obviously body composition is effortlessly in check. It's damn near impossible to gain body fat eating this way. And again, if it happens, like there's some people who say that they're gaining weight on a keto diet, but they're the exception, not the norm. And also you gotta look at what exactly are they eating. Are they eating a junk food keto? Are they eating the fucking like keto snacks and processed meats and crap? Because if they are, those are all inflammatory. What kind of oils and fats are they eating, etc. But anyway, people don't understand. I wake up every morning after 4 to 6 hours of sleep now, and immediately I just start creating videos all of a sudden. My circadian rhythm almost just like somehow it changed like effortlessly. It's crazy. And not only has my sleep cycles regulated to where I fall asleep, you know, after the sundown, and I wake up right at sunrise, which is amazing. But as soon as I wake up, I just want to get out of bed. When I was eating a vegan diet, I was in bed all day. I didn't want to exercise. I used to eat, I had to, like, when I was experiencing problems, I tried eating 4,000 calories a day because I knew something was wrong. And even then, I felt lethargic and I felt just horrible and unmotivated. And the more vegan foods I ate, the more problems I started to have. You know, I noticed when I went complete carnivore for a couple weeks, and then I was able to reintroduce animal foods back into my diet over time, and a lot of those problems started to reverse. And I tried veganism again, and I started to develop food intolerances and problems. And this is common, okay? It's not that meat is magic. Maybe it's because for over 70,000 years of our evolution, we were eating primarily animal foods. Maybe it's because body fat stores are actually our body's primary source of fuel. But vegans will never understand this because they're running on glucose. And so they want to believe that glucose is the body's primary fuel source. And they'll call me an idiot. Oh, dude, you motherfucker, this is a common established scientific fact. But have you thought about it? Vegans don't understand. We are not interested in switching to a vegan diet. When you come on our shit telling us how foolish we are, all we can, like, what we immediately think is, well, damn, if meat is so bad, how come hundreds upon thousands of people are reversing chronic illness eating a beef-only diet? Look on the World Carnivore Tribe. Look on Reddit, Zero Carb. Look on YouTube. Look up ex-vegan stories. And people say, well, but the science. You believe in anecdotes. We believe in science. Well, the science isn't doing y'all many favors now, is it? Y'all are all following the population studies and all this nonsense, yet you're suffering from diseases. Vegans are constantly making videos about their depression, about their dislocated knees, and they're throwing out their back taking a shit like Vegan Gains. They're talking about their suicidal thoughts and their neurological issues. And I've mentioned to vegans before in a calm, civil fashion, commenting on their video saying, hey, you developed neurological issues shortly after starting a vegan diet. Maybe that's an omega-3 deficiency. Maybe you need animal fats to absorb some of these fat-soluble nutrients. Vitamin D deficiency and vitamin A is common even when supplementing on a vegan diet. But then they just always respond the same. Diet has nothing to do with it. It's not my diet. Blah, blah, blah. Listen, we don't want to do vegan because in practical reality, it has not served us. It's caused us disease, and we use keto. We use the diet that makes sense to heal our illnesses, and that's what we want to stick to. Whether it's keto or whatever it is, it's reality. Leave your questions and comments down below, and I'll talk to you all next time.